Okay, I'm Scott Hansen. I am the researcher for theallcni.com. I have been a 9/11 truth researcher now since around 2007. And, when I was in high school, I had a relative, James Whitman, who was a United States Army Ranger, served 2 tours in Vietnam, 66 and 69, was a prisoner of war, and escaped. And he gave me his jump wings. And he told me way back when that, he loved the military and he felt like it was the greatest organization on the planet, but that they controlled their organization as communists. That it was a communist kind of system, a totalitarian system. And he said, that's just the way you have to run a military. And he said, because of that reason, we shouldn't run our country like that. This is a Vietnam veteran, Army Ranger, who called in airstrikes in Vietnam, 2 tours. He was airborne. That's what he told me as a young man. And what we've done after 9/11 is we've violated what he said. We're trying to turn this country into a Nazi-like totalitarian, where we violate the spirit of the law by living on the letter of the law of what is convenient for the powers that be. Many laws that are set to protect the American people and their rights are ignored in place of corporate laws to protect big corporations as individuals and authority figures, justices, politicians. And I'm coming to you today to say that over the last year and a half, I found breaking evidence on VCR tapes that a relative of mine tape recorded on the 9/11 news day. Meaning on 9/11, as it was happening, they tape recorded with their VCR tape the events, the news day. And on those tapes, I researched and have found evidence that's overwhelming. The evidence is in the tapes. What have I found? I found the question about explosions in the buildings. 3 o'clock that day, Rudy Giuliani is asked in his first national press conference with George Pataki. The first question is, how many people were killed? We all remember this press conference. It's the one he ran for president on. The first question was, how many people were killed? He said, more than we can imagine. I'm not going to speculate. A lot of police and firemen were killed. Sidebar, the reason why they were killed is because they weren't going to lie for the corporate thugs. They had to be killed. Second question is, what do you know about the explosions that brought down the buildings? After the planes hit, there were secondary explosions. So on day one, the reporters want to know, why did the buildings explode after the planes hit? We've discovered that, and we put it on YouTube. We've discovered that in real time, Rose Arcee, a CNN producer, is her testimony to what she's seeing in real time is censored, manipulated, and we've shown that on our YouTube channel. We have revealed on Fox News, CNN, and MSNBC, we've revealed small sparks and explosions going off on the buildings as they collapse. They're on our YouTube channel. You'll have to look. We've also located on Fox News and CNN small drones, Area 51 sophisticated drones that are flying around the World Trade Center and the Pentagon during the hit and shortly after the hit. What does it mean? It means they were managing the event. They sure wasn't Al-Qaeda. They don't have drones. These were Area 51 drones, spheres, hovering all around the incident, and they're managing the event. And what has happened in the last year is we've found even more damning evidence. Is we have had pressure increased against my business. Last year I had customers, I'm a pool builder, I had 7 of them just drop out and stop with no real reason. Not a real reason. They came up with reasons, but they weren't legitimate reasons, and we filed liens against them. We sent them 10-day notices saying, hey, you need to stop this. This is against the contract. But they all ignored the warnings, the 10-day letters, and they got, we filed $180,000 worth of liens. Why? Why is this happening? Some of them said, you're in trouble. You got suits investigating you. You're going to go. You're going to get it. Okay. So here we are about a year later, and again, I've had landlords for my businesses evict me because they said I'm under investigation. Who's investigating me? I've had a customer now in Collin County file a criminal case against something that's completely civil. The attorneys even say it, but they're doing anything and everything they can to destroy me and to stop my research. And what has happened recently in the last 2 weeks, in the last 2 months, is I had an eviction filed by my landlord in retaliation of me saying, you have to fix the air conditioner that stopped working. He placed in the contract that he would be responsible for the air conditioning. And in violation of that, he went ahead and tried to evict us. Well, he did. He evicted us the first time, and I went into the court and I filed an answer and had it thrown out. In the answer, I had a 14-page answer where I outlined his landlord breach, retaliation, harassment, where he went next door and played loud music, where we try to run our office, on and on. It's ridiculous, but it's there in the court record. Well, in the Texas Property Code, from what I read, if you are guilty as a landlord of retaliation, you're not supposed to be able to evict for 6 months. But these people came back in and they evicted not me, who was a signer on the lease, but the fictitious name filing of our company. So they sued, they evicted a fictitious name filing, which to me is improper, from what I understand of the law, but they kicked us out. I went to file an injunction. The county judge said, well, if you were a seasoned attorney, yeah, but I can't do this. After all of the things that I told him, including the justice on the second eviction denied a jury trial, which I requested in time, on time, and paid for, he denied it. I sent it through the mail, and he denied it. I asked for a continuance the day of the trial because of his denial of the jury trial. He denied it. So we had a default judgment. Okay, then I went to file my appeal, and because of the issues, the hardships, I went up on a Thursday, counting Sunday as one of the days, and they said I was too late for the appeal. So when they filed the injunction, when they filed the writ of possession, I went to try to file an injunction. They didn't give it to us. So basically they locked us out with all of my work product on 9/11. It's all gone to tapes. So what I'm asking you as YouTubers, as Americans who give a damn, I know that if you're an Army Ranger or if you're a SEAL, you know what I'm talking about when I talk about there was combat at the Pentagon after the plane hit. If you're NSC, you know it. What I need is for Americans to step up. I've never come to you in the 5 years and asked. I've tried to sell you a product that you could pay for, but now I'm asking for help. I'm asking for you to go out and to not buy that hamburger today, not buy that beer, not buy that $5 of gas to go nowhere. Stay home, and you may not even be able to do this. You can send it through a donation through PayPal to the All CNI. That's the All THEALL the letter C, the letter N, the letter I, THEALLCNI.com. You can go to PayPal and donate $10. Help us with a defense fund to defeat this clandestine, covert, overt attack on me and the truth I'm trying to give to the American people. Why do I care? Because American men and women have put their lives on the line, including the American citizens have put their lives and their money and their duty on the line on what potentially may have been a corporate fraud to basically disarm us as Americans. I need your help. Also, if you have a relative who tape recorded the Newsday from 9/11 on a VCR tape, if you tape recorded the Newsday, will you please send it to us along with the donation? And I would ask you all to send your donations this way, because in March of this year we tried to run a test run through Google and do ads online. And we did a test run to see what would happen if we sent out our information and produced it and projected it to the American people. We had over 15 million people looked at our ad. 15,000 of them clicked on our ad for a 3-day run, but only 3,000 got to our website. And 3,000 of them got bounce rates of 2 seconds, like they probably got a page that said not up. How did that happen? You know, I don't know. We all saw that the NSC's in our business in the last 3-4 weeks. We know from the guy that has whistleblown. We know that at the end of the Bush administration, NSC members came and said that they were listening to American servicemen. That's who they were listening to. Why? Because they don't want people that may know the truth to tell you the truth. I need your help. I need your help. Mail those VCR tape copies of the 9/11 Newsday so we can recoup our research. Fight back with me in a simple way. Go down to the post office, take that VCR tape, make a copy for me, put $10 in it, and send it to us at 3526 Lakeview Parkway, Rowlett, Texas, number 215B, 215B. That's Lakeview, Lakeview Parkway, Parkway, number 215B, Rowlett, that's Rowlett, Texas 75088. Send us those tapes and send us that $10 donation so we can fight back and not be defeated. We're working for you. We're trying to stop the transformation that others are deciding to put you through without your permission. This is for your children, it's for our nation, it's for the future, it's for the world. I'm asking you, I've never come to you as YouTubers and I asked for anything. I've only tried to give you information. I'm asking you now to put up. Don't shut up. Put up. Help me. Thank you for your time.